Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Yoshi and today basically I was a bit bored and they predicted rain. I was a bit lacking inspiration basically. And then I thought, yeah, autumn just started. It's my favorite season to go out and take photos. So I just decided to go out, take my camera with me and just try to do something. And on the way back to this forest, I basically came up with an idea to catch some beautiful orange and yellow and typical autumn tones with my Nikon D3300. And basically the concept is to change my grid on Instagram in these beautiful autumn tones. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. On the way to this location, I already took a few shots. I will pop up them right now on the screen. And just let me know what you think about those shots. Consider them as a warm-up for what's coming next. Hope you like the video. Now it's time for a little bit of B-roll. I didn't record any new videos. I took a bunch of photos, almost 1k of beautiful shots after selection, so those will come up for sure. Also guys, I wanted to take a different approach on my videos. I don't want them to be too long. For instance, those POV videos, I don't like watching them either. So I've decided to do something different and try to shoot from different angles and play around with that a bit more. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And also I'm going to focus more on quality instead of quantity. So you shouldn't expect a video every single week for now. And if you're wondering what I'm currently doing, basically I'm calibrating my gimbal to get those perfect stabilized shots. Okay, and this should do the trick. And if you're wondering guys, I found a first cool spot. Basically, if you watch behind me, these orange flowers, they are really cool in my honest opinion, and I'm going to take the benefit because it looks really rainy right now. And I'm just going to try and take a few shots before it starts to rain and before we enter basically the forest. Like how those red petals between the orange flowers create contrast between all of these orange flowers. With this video guys, I just want to prove you that the best way to cure a creative block is basically to go out and take some photos or do whatever you like to do as a creative. Just start creating. It doesn't need to mean anything, or it can just be for fun without thinking about any project or something. Just go out, create. and see what the result will be. Also, autumn is the season of all kinds of colors, ranging from brown, red, maybe a little bit of green, yellow and orange. Now, as the leaves fall from the trees, it might be overwhelming and a bit busy. So the key to take beautiful photos is to look for isolated leaves or just isolated subjects in general. Now I also have some exciting content coming up in the future. Some projects I'm working on together with other creators. So these inspirationalness videos are really a temporary thing. And I just found this beautiful tree. Look at how these leaves behind me interact with the sunlight. Now that's the type of shots I'm looking for. And one advantage of going early during autumn is that a lot of trees and a lot of bushes are still green, and a few start changing color way soon. This is perfect to create a beautiful contrast between the colors and the green tones. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now with my Nikon camera. Taken a bunch of photos from a spider. At least I tried. Wasn't easy because there's plenty of wind today, and that wind obviously creates a lot of movement and little things like spider webs, but I believe I managed to take a beautiful photo. I'm just continuing my walk and I will see whatever comes up on my path that's interesting enough to photograph. But for now, I'm going to check whether there are already a bit of mushrooms, and maybe in the deeper parts of the forest. I hope I can find some interesting compositions over there as well. Yeah, I basically wanted to record a video last weekend as well in this cornfield behind me, right here. But I badly failed, and the reason for that was basically, well, I went out way too late in the evening. And I was a bit surprised by how fast the sun already sets today. I believe it's already around 7:30 p.m. that the sun sets. So the days are really shortening, and I was a bit surprised, but maybe this is the perfect time to show up this photo on screen right now, and let me know in the comments down below whether you like it or not. Now, I haven't found any interesting compositions yet, so I'm going to head further and deeper into the forest and check for some isolated yellow to orange leaves, which are in contrast with the green leaves of some trees. Coming to this location, I know I've shot plenty of videos over here, but this really brings peace to my mind, this location. And currently my favorite season that starts to kick in, that smell of autumn. It's so good. Now I already took a few shots and I am already feeling the creative vibes coming back. I already see some mushrooms popping up here and there as well. So this promises a good autumn season this year again. Because if you remember, I started exactly 1 year ago by shooting my first video about those tiny planet shots. And then I took a ton of shots during autumn and made a ton of videos about creating contrast in your autumn photography. But this applies to all seasons basically, or all types of photography. Basically this video again is about finding contrast, but this time I'm looking for those really isolated subjects in contrast with the still green tones of the leaves. Now I'm wondering, guys, I believe I have released around 50 videos last year, but I'm wondering, what type of videos do you like the most? What do you want to see more in the future? Maybe more tech talk, more talking about the gear I use, or just in the field photo shoots and showing my photos along the way. Just let me know down in the comments below, because this really helps me to keep making interesting videos about subjects I like, but also subjects that you guys like. I just found a beautiful composition and I'm going to play with the light right now. So you clearly can see behind me those red brown leaves. Basically those are all brown because of the warm temperatures, not because of fall, but I love how they interact with the sun and the green tones, and I'm going to take benefit of that and take some photos with my Nikon. Now, even though I already created this shot that I'm going to do right now a few times, it's not about thinking outside the box sometimes, but just create something that you already feel good with. So I'm going to shoot Now with these last shots I'm going to end this video, in which I try to find basically back the energy and back the inspiration to take photos after a creative vlog. And the best way is just go out and start creating without thinking in advance what you're going to do. Just head out, do whatever you like to do something to make your mind free, do something different, maybe that sometimes that helps as well, and just basically don't think. That's the most important thing. Don't think about what you're doing. Just do whatever you love. Start taking photos and you will instantly get back in that creative flow. And that's it, guys, for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This may be a strange video about me finding back some inspiration, some motivation to go out and create again. And then the only thing that rests me to say is that you don't need to be great to start, but just start to become great. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Is to look for isolated leaves.